Keith joins us. There's always a little extra buzz in the newsroom on a day like this. It's sunny, it's warmer.
Yeah, no, it's nice. And we've actually had a cool start to November so far. We haven't had many of those months in a long time, but it started off quite cool. So these temperatures in the mid-50s feel great. 56 in Portland, 58 in Sanford. Even in the mountains, upper 40s to around 50 degrees, which is our average high this time of the year is about 49, depending on your location, 47, 48 across central Maine. The satellite looks good. That's another key ingredient. You know, we talk about the daylight hours are obviously being on the short side this time of the year. And so if you can maximize that sunshine, that really helps. And that's what we're doing today. There's very little cloud cover on the satellite, just a couple clouds towards Quebec sliding in our direction. But generally, we're going to be sunny through the rest of today and clear overnight tonight as well. Temperatures drop down, but it's not frigid tonight. Below freezing in the mountains, sure, but the rest of us likely stay around 35 or so through much of the evening. The coast could even be a little bit warmer in the upper 30s. Tomorrow we will see some high, thin cloudiness move in, but overall it's still going to be a really bright and pleasant day, and temperatures still able to get into the mid and upper 50s. A couple of low 60s possible, York County, Cumberland County down into New Hampshire as well. So another pleasant day to end the work week, and then here comes our cold front approaching from the north and west on Friday night. We've talked a lot about how Saturday looks and how rainy it looks. And yesterday I was saying maybe it's not as bad as we thought, and that continues to be the trend here. So what's happening is we talked about this subtropical low, big rain down across Florida from this thing, moving up the eastern seaboard, linking up with this cold front. Question was, when were those two going to phase together? But as we get a little bit closer, it looks like there's not a complete phase that occurs here, meaning the cold front sweeps through and kind of pushes this low away from us. And so the net result of that, still showers and a couple periods of rain, especially during the day on Saturday, but it is not nearly as wet as it could have been. If we zoom in, we'll get a better look at that. There's your cold front, there's that low. See how there's a gap between the two? Man, it's really tight, but it looks like that gap wants to exist over southern Maine through a good part of the day, meaning there's some dry weather in there during the day Saturday, and the heavy rain really is into down east Maine, maybe the northern mid-coast with some snow on the back end. This is Saturday afternoon. Then the system moves out on Saturday night, and we are quieter for the second half of the weekend. So the way that plays out rainfall-wise is, again, is it zero in Portland? Probably not, but there's certainly low amounts here in this gap zone between the front, where there will be rain in the mountains, and then the low, where there'll be heavy rain over down east Maine. So I think this is the best possible version of a situation we saw coming since last week, and there will be a little bit of light snow. I think there's not much unless you look into far northern Maine. So this is a good way to put it, heaviest east. And I'd say if you're in Portland or Brunswick or down into parts of York County, this may not be a terrible day here Saturday after all, which I can live with. I just want to make sure we get the messaging out in time so the tweets, the mentions are minimal at least. Cooler on Sunday, looks cool on Monday too, and then we'll watch the system on Wednesday. That could be a rain-snow mix on a very busy travel day, but we'll deal with that when we get a little closer.
I'm sure all the tweets and the mentions are always complimentary.
Always. That's what the whole platform is for,
It's
Brian.
designed for that. All right, Keith, thanks so much.